Welcome back to another video. Today I'm in Phoenixville. I'm at the Steel Point community by D.R. Horton, and I'm actually going to show you one of these quick move-in homes that has some features that are super unique to this area. You're going to want to stick around to the end because this home has a lot to offer, and for the price, you cannot beat it. Let's get into the video. Hey, my name is Zach, and I've lived in this area for my entire life. And since being a licensed real estate agent for the last 4 years, I get calls and texts every single day from people just like you that are looking to make a move. So whether you're looking to move tomorrow or even a year from tomorrow, give me a text, shoot me a call, or even schedule a free Zoom consultation. I would love to connect with you and see how I can help. Here is the home that we're going to take a look at today. These are all townhouse style homes. These are obviously built in 2024, 2025, going back to as far as 2022. They've been building in this area for several years now. And you're going to see how these builders have really brought the community together, how they've changed Phoenixville over the last couple of years, just completely redefining the community, making it such a desirable area to walk, to live in. You've got people here that are gonna bike and run and walk their kids and pets here all day here. You've got a creek just over here as well. So you've got a little bit of water, you've got a little bit of nature, and you're just nestled here in this amazing pocket. Like I told you, you've got Bridge Street that's got dining, restaurants, hotels, shopping. I mean, everything you need in probably 5 minutes away. And I'm just excited to show you guys this house. Let's get into the video. Okay, we are stepping inside now to this townhouse. I want to give you guys a look around. Right here, we are on what they call the flex room. You guys could either use this as an office, as another area to drop your bags, a living room. The opportunities are really up to you. This is going to be right off of the front door. So this is going to be a feature that's super unique. I'll save this to the end. This is going to be as soon as you step into the front door. I'll get a pan around of the front door and just show you what that looks like when you walk in. This lighting cooperates. So there's the front door when you walk in. That's the street in the front of the home that we just saw. And you walk in and you get this super light flooring, I'm sorry. You get the white baseboards, a light painted gray wall, these two nice windows that add a lot of natural light. I'm sure you can see it here on the camera. But these rooms, I mean, this is probably a 12-foot by 20-foot, maybe 15-foot room. So this is really good size. You're gonna have a coat closet right off of the steps. So when you do come in, you can put your shoes, your coats, whatever it is, the kids' things, and you've got a ton of space down here. You could have an office, whatever that looks like. We'll go check this out after the video. This is gonna be super unique, something that you don't really get when buying in this area, especially for under this price point. This home is listed for under $600,000. And I mean, when you guys compare it to the other inventory in this area, you're gonna get some features that are super unique. Let's go upstairs, let's check out the second story, which is actually gonna be the main level of this home. This is where you're gonna have your family room, you're gonna have your kitchen. So you've got about 10 steps up, you've got an island break and another 8 steps or so. So if you are maybe a little bit older, you've got younger ones, you've got pets, it's not a straight up incline. You do get a break, you get a spot to where, you know, it'll catch its stuff or anything like that if it falls. Huge open concept area up here. This is just off of the steps to the left. You've got your kitchen, a gourmet kitchen, and your dining area. We've got our living room behind us that I'll show you after. When we walk back here, you're gonna have different cutouts. So you've got a little area right here. You can put a breakfast bar, coffee bar, alcohol, whatever you're into. You've got a pantry right here. So it is a walk-in pantry. It's tight. For whoever my people out there that know how to really maximize your space, this is gonna be your spot because it is a good area. It is a good size, but these wire racks are probably not the best for storage. Good size closet. I like how you have the hardwood floor throughout. You've got that LVP flooring, luxury vinyl plank. And then here is the rest of the home. You've got your living area over there. This is where we just came up off of the steps. Our nice gourmet kitchen. They're actually offering an incentive right now. So this community, they've got, like I told you, they've got 5 quick move-in homes that are available. and these homes are ready to rock and roll in the next 30 days. So if you are ready to rock and roll and you do go under contract and close on one of these homes by the end of June, they're offering a fridge, washer and dryer package that would be included with the sale on behalf of the builder. I really like this countertop right here, this marble. I'm not a big, I like granite, don't get me wrong, but I think some granite has a lot of patterns in it. I like when if we can get the lighting correct here, I like when the counter just has some designs in it, and you can just, you know, it's a little bit more simple. It still shows that color and that character. I love these double kitchens. These cabinets, they said were gray, and they are definitely gray, but they've got like a tint of green to it. I don't know if that is getting picked up in the video here, but it's nice. I think it goes well. You've got a backsplash that goes with it as well. I think everything blends super nice. You've got the gourmet kitchen, the backsplash that goes with it all. This is also a huge upgrade having this is part of the gourmet kitchen having this gas range. So it's not a built-in or it's not a slide-in. It's a genuine range. You've got your vent up top that should be vented out. It's not. So actually, it's just one of the newer ones where it vents through the microwave. And then you've got your sink right here. So if you are washing dishes, you're entertaining, you've got people over, you can look out, still be a part of it. Good size sink, chrome, nothing too fancy, but also not super basic. And then we'll go check out this living area. One of the super nice things that I like about this style of home is that you oftentimes get a half bath on this upper floor, this second story floor, entertaining floor. So I think this is nice just because you don't have to leave the story. You can have your guest and whatever go use that bathroom. They don't have to go up or down or use a personal or bedroom bathroom, anything like that. And you also get a little closet over here, so if you've got jackets, storage, extra space, you can utilize that space as well. Good sized bathroom, you get a bathroom, ton of natural light, just a sink and a toilet, all you need. Same flooring throughout, and then here is the closet that you get just right off of the bathroom. Little coat closet, hang some coats, vacuums, cleaning supplies, whatever that is. And then you've got this little area here that you could put a desk in. You could have it be just some storage, a bookshelf, a movie. Do people still do DVDs or CDs? You could put that there, whatever it is. And then I would probably recommend you put a couch on this wall. So it's a little unique just with this cutout and with these steps. But just looking at it from here, I'd probably put a TV. It looks like it's wired for a TV even on this wall. So you could put some seating area right here. You could do some sofas or whatever that is, a nice rug. We're gonna head upstairs. We've got 3 bedrooms and two full bathrooms up there. And then I'm gonna show you guys the best part that we're gonna save for last, something that's super unique about this style of home in this area, especially for being under the price point. As we're heading up there, comment down below, what do you guys think I'm going to show you? I know that you guys have watched some of these videos before, and you might already have an idea of what I'm going to show you. But comment down below, what do you guys think I'm gonna show that is super unique about this home? We're getting upstairs to the 3rd story now, and we'll make a right. We're gonna look at the 2 regular bedrooms. We've got the bathroom, and then we'll go look at the primary after that. So in bedroom number 1, it's a unique size. You've got the closet right here. You've got, anytime a bedroom has these slanted doors, these slanted walls, it just gives it a weird size for furniture and stuff like that. So you could just tell the doors are already kind of hitting together. You could just tell it would probably be tight to fit a bed. You would probably do a twin bed. I think a full would be way too big with other furniture and just space. I do like the doors, that 2-panel door. I think it's super unique. You know, it's just something that's newer than that 4-panel or whatever. So I love the 2-panel doors. I like how the closet doors are actual doors as well. That ballpoint door, they're not the sliders. They're not my favorite type of door. And then I like how these window sills are super high. I don't know if you guys can get a sense of that, but these window sills are super high compared to, you know, just maybe your average window sill. So I like that as well. Maybe your younger ones or pets might not like that, but me being a taller guy, about 6 foot, I like having a taller windowsill to look out of. And then a biker just went by. That's gonna be something I'll show you guys for last. The amenities in this area are just, you're gonna be close to everything. You've got shopping, dining, biking, jobs, you've got parks, anything you need is gonna be literally within 10 minutes away driving. And then if you're walking, it might be 10 to 15 minutes. Super close to everything, family oriented, amazing schools in this Phoenixville area. I've got a ton of videos up about Phoenixville that you guys should check out. Talks about schools, talks about lifestyle area. We even talk about places like this, Steel Point. This is a D.R. Horton community. You should check it out. We've got a ton of stuff on Phoenixville and D.R. Horton and the community. We actually just did a video not too long ago on Bridge Street. We walked down Bridge Street and we showed you some of the restaurants, some of the nightlife and stuff like that that you can do. Here being in this community, we're probably 5 minutes from Bridge Street. We're probably, if we were to walk, about a mile away. So you're super, super convenient. You could leave your car here, have your guests come over, have this be a central hub where you guys meet, and then walk down the Bridge Street, enjoy a night out. You're not gonna regret doing that. Let's check out this bathroom. So we looked at that second bedroom, which I'll show you here real quick. So we did this first bedroom over here, which was the weird shaped one. Then I showed you the second one as I was talking to you about the community and all the stuff that that has to offer. Actually, looks like the sun might have went down a little bit so you can get a little bit better of a view. Anyways, we'll jump to that after. So here's the second bedroom. You do get a closet. It's a single door closet. It is a little bit more of a walk-in-ish. But not as much. And then we're gonna jump to this bathroom over here. This is gonna be the bathroom that's shared between the 2 bedrooms. So just here's one last pan of the room. Get your 2 rooms back to back. And then this is the bathroom that would be shared between the 2 bedrooms. So whether you use them as guest rooms, offices, kids' rooms, whatever it is, this would be the bathroom that is shared between the 2. And pretty basic here. I mean, you've got your marble countertops. You're gonna have your built-in tub. I like how they did the tile. That is something that is a little bit more unique. I mean, I think it fits the price point, having the tile up there. So I think that's nice. You've got your regular fixtures. So super clean bathroom, tile floor, carpet obviously everywhere else upstairs. This will be super nice as well. A lot of new homes, say built in the last 5 to 10 years, are doing this now with 2-story laundry rooms. It makes it pretty convenient. Obviously, you've got your bedrooms right here. Here's the primary. Here are the other 2 bedrooms that we had just looked at. So obviously it makes it super convenient to have your laundry room up here. You're not taking it up and down. I'm someone who had grown up with a laundry room downstairs my entire life, so I understand, you know, to put it in the basket, to bring it down the steps, to do everything downstairs and bring it upstairs again. So not super convenient. This will be nice. You put your washer here, put your dryer here. I actually like how they do these cutouts as well, because I don't know if anyone has lived in a home without this cutout, but you've got that tube that just gets squished up and all of that. So when you have this little cutout, that tube fits nice. It drains it out and you don't have to worry about jamming it and breaking it and any of that. So good sized room. You could probably rip this out. You could put cabinets above here. You could put a countertop above here. You could even put some cabinets. So here's gonna be your attic access up there. You could even put some cabinets or a sink rough in. You got your bathroom right here. So it would be pretty easy to run plumbing if you wanted to do a sink. Maybe before you put this stuff in, you could run plumbing down to like here or somewhere where you could put a sink in. But you would have ample room to do that. And this is just a nice feature of the house that I think adds to that everyday convenience. If you're buying in Phoenixville, especially in this area, convenience is probably something that is super important to you. I mean, we talk about distance from work and activities in daily life. We talk about convenience in your car, having parking, having convenience to the highway, anything like that. So if you're a buyer that's looking in this area, you're probably looking for convenience. And I think this home hits a lot of the options on convenience. That upstairs laundry room being one of those pieces where it just makes it super convenient. You're not going up and downstairs and dragging your laundry all over the house. Here is the primary bedroom. One of the things I did want to mention in the bedrooms up here, they don't have recessed lighting. So all the lighting in the bedrooms would have to be either ran by you or with a fan. So you'd have to hang a fan and do fan lighting or lamps or stuff like that. But there was no recessed lighting in any of the bedrooms. You get a ton of natural light though, so you might have not even have noticed it. That's just the one piece to consider, is that when you're looking at a brand new home and the smell and the touch and the feel and everything's brand new, you're probably not looking up here at the ceiling, and you're probably not realizing what that lighting situation looks like until you're in it at night, or hey, it's a little bit dark in here, how do we get some light? And then you realize, oh, there's no lights in the ceiling. This is the primary bath. So this does have recessed lighting. You've got 3 recessed lights. Recessed lights are a pretty big upgrade, especially when you're building a home, like when you're building a home from the ground up. Recessed lighting is one of those options that you're gonna have to pick before, it's one of those structural upgrades that you're gonna pick when you initially sign the contract. When we did it on our house, it was close to, I think, 1% that we did in just lighting. So it can definitely add up. You know, lighting is one of those things that it's probably easier to get done the first time than to get it done the second time, and to break stuff and to go through it and run wires and stuff like that. So when you are building a house, it is, you know, one of the things to consider. Hey, do I want to worry about this electrical now, or is it worth it for me to pay for later? And in our case, it was worth it to get it done at the build. Nice shower, nothing super upgraded in it. You've got a pretty basic framed door. You do got nice tile, which I really appreciate. I think it's super clean. Everything blends super well together, which I think is the theme of this house, is that everything is super uniform. Everything's got the same finishes, the same, you know, cabinets, counters, all of that. And I really like that. You're not, you know, when you look at a lot of resale homes, I've got a video coming up, it's resale versus new build. And when you look at resale homes, the amount of money people just spend on trying to make that home, you know, have the same flooring, have the same paint, right? Have the same fixtures. Like, there's a lot of cosmetics that people prefer when buying resale, and those costs can add up quickly. And when we had broken it down in my video, it was pretty interesting to see. It'll be live in a few weeks, but it was just interesting to see some of the differences between resale and new build, and you know, what costs are associated with it and stuff like that. This is going to be super nice for all of my closet people. Massive primary closet. This honestly is probably the size of that first bedroom we saw. So if you've got a little one, you want to make this into a nursery for the time being, a pet, you know, a little puppy or something like that, whatever. You could even completely rip out this wire racking and just do complete custom cabinetry and closets. You've got a ton of space to do that. You've got 1 recessed light, it's ample. Maybe do something like more of a white light, make it a little bit brighter, but great size. You could put a mirror in here, a dresser, multiple dressers. Give you another look at that. This is a massive primary closet. And then that's going to be everything up here in the house. I do want to show you two of the things that I think make this home super, super unique. Let's go downstairs and I can show you what those look like. All right, before we wrap out of the video, I wanted to show you something that was super, super unique about this house. It was this back deck. This is something that's not going to come super standard or super common with honestly, any builder. And you can even see in the back here, that's probably what's going to be more typical. It's either going to be something like that, or it's just going to be a railing straight across the door, and they're going to say, all right, you can go and do the deck on your own later. When you look at this DR Horton build, and you look at these are all some of the quick move-ins that are available. Obviously, this one's moved in. I think that blue one's available. But when you see some of the ones that are all DR, this is super, super unique. Just looking at the neighbors here, I mean, you could do an outdoor furniture set, you could do a gas fireplace, you could do a grill. They've got some extra storage out there. And this is just something that when you buy at a builder, it's not very common. And I think this is a huge upgrade. I mean, to build this deck today could be $20,000, $30,000. I mean, you're probably 10, 15 feet above the ground. You're on this is probably say 10 foot by 20-foot deck, so you're on a huge area. This is expensive to build, and for the price of under $600,000, being right here in Phoenixville, I mean, you couldn't ask for much else. Okay, here is, I'm sure, what everyone has been waiting for. We're back downstairs. This was the flex room when we had first walked in. Obviously, here's the front door. Here's the flex room that I had was talking about with you when we had first walked in. This right here is what I said was super, super unique. You're only gonna find it in a very small percentage of homes in this area, especially being built new today. It is a 2-car garage. Just like in my Manning video, having access to a garage, private parking, extra storage, this is gonna be something that in Phoenixville, in just these surrounding areas, it's gonna be super unique. As you get into Collegeville, Limerick, more of the suburban areas, it's gonna be more common. But deep into the heart of Phoenixville, especially where we are, it's so close to Bridge Street, this is not something, I mean, until all of these homes, I mean, you've got hundreds of homes in this community. Until all of these homes were really built, this was something that Phoenixville didn't have, right? You didn't have a spot to just park your car and leave it and walk to go to Bridge Street, or, you know, you had to pay for parking or do street parking or walk or bike. So it was very uncommon, you know, up until the last couple of years when these builders and developers started coming in and adding garages and places for people to leave their vehicles behind and walk. And today it's this very rarity, almost, well, not as similar to Philadelphia, but just in that aspect of, you know, if you're going on to Phoenixville for the night or whatever, you need to make sure that you get there early and you take account of parking it, or you pay for parking or whatever it is. But once again, this is a 2-story covered private garage that all of these, and even once again, like this builder had a 1-car garage. So for D.R. Horton to do a 2-car private garage is super unique. You could see all of the houses here have it. So it's not just like it's a specific upgrade or a specific model. It's something that comes standard to the decks and the garage. It's something that comes standard on every model. And I think it's a huge selling point to this community and to this builder for this location. I'll show you through the community real quick, not too much longer, but this is just walking down through the end of the house here. Well, that's the end of the video. Thank you guys again for sticking around till the end. Well, let me know if you guys are moving to Philadelphia, is this a spot that you guys would consider? You can comment, like, even reach out to me for a free Zoom consultation. I would love to meet with you. And until next time, I will see you around the neighborhood.